Recording in progress. Okay, so what we're going to do, I want to walk through the rules once again, but I don't know if you've seen any of these, but maybe we did this last year. The year in pictures, kind of like when New York Times does this, I think CNN, Guardian does like at least like a week in pictures. So we're going to practice this with some of the most beautiful images of the year last year. So anyway, so we talked about how might is mostly what people use, right? Maybe I go for a walk in an hour or so is something that you will hear accidentally from people who speak English as their second or third language, but we typically tend to use might. Now, if you remember, we can often replace might with may, and it has kind of the same meaning. I may go for a walk in an hour or so. And the deal with might or may is it's pretty sure, it's pretty certain, right? So if I know that I want to go on a walk in an hour or so, or I know that I want to go visit James next week, I would probably just say, I might go visit James next week. But you can sometimes hear this, and I would use this in very specific situations when you say maybe I'll. So this is using both the future tense and maybe. And we talked a little bit about how maybe is used mostly for like one word responses, like will the Chiefs win next week? Maybe. So we use that a lot for one or definitely. So we can use this for one word responses or kind of in this possible, very uncertain way of speaking, right? That's why I have here in parentheses, a totally made up possibility, right? We could say like, just putting it out there, maybe I'll go for a walk, or maybe I'll go visit James next week. Another really good use for this is when we're really not sure what's going on. So we can practice maybe with some of these photos that we're going to look at because we may not know the whole story. So it's easy, it's good to use this when we're describing something we're looking at, especially like art or a photo. We can say, maybe they are having dinner. And that tells us it's, we don't really know what they're doing, but maybe is a little bit more common in this scenario than might.
And it goes like always the beginning, maybe?
Yeah, that's a great question. It should usually go in the beginning. Maybe gets confusing in the middle of a sentence. You will hear native speakers, trying to think of an example. Let me think about it. It's almost like the grammar is very shaky, so it's not something I would recommend. Might is very easy to put in the middle of the sentence. That's why it's almost always there. But yeah, maybe you should go in the beginning. Good question.
Okay. Yeah, in fact, I watched a movie and I think Friday or Thursday, I don't know. And one answer is just maybe.
Right.
So I remember, I just saw that in class. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the easiest way to use maybe and not sound like you're making an error. Because a lot of times what I hear is this kind of a structure, but with maybe, and with the present tense, it just sounds odd. So anyways, we went through might versus may and also could, right? So could is a little bit less certain, right? When we were looking at the predictions for 2022, we were using could when we were talking about like the US could lose its grip on democracy, or the US could overturn Roe versus Wade, right? It's kind of somewhere in 50-50 land, whereas might is we're headed towards 60%, 70% chance because it's something that is a little bit more certain. And this is just a very small kind of colloquial difference. So The main rules that we know are to express future possibility. And even though we're talking about the future, we are using the present tense. So it might rain later. I might go to the movies tonight. And again, we can use may here. He may still be angry after his team lost. But never maybe, unless we're using that kind of random idea. Maybe I'll see Jen at the party, right? Because we have no idea, but it's just something that occurred to us.
Mm-hmm.
To give permission. So this is only with may. We're not going to use might here at all. You may leave the table once you have finished your meal. We can also flip this and say you may not do something. You may not park your car in front of the gate. And this is considered like a nicer way of saying you can or cannot.
Right.
But you can use can. It's not like it's not impolite.
Right.
Same thing with asking. Can is not considered impolite. A lot of times, I told you this in school, in grade school, they make you ask questions using may. Like, may I go to the bathroom? May I borrow your pen? Just because teachers would typically make a joke about the verb can being like de ser capaz de.
But in this situation, it's not like a possibility or a chance, right? It's more.
Right. These are strictly about permission. Like you'll see here, these are only talking about these two rules, like we looked at the beginning of this lesson. These kind of two in the middle, actually.
Right.
2, 3, and 4. They're not really anything dealing with future, but rather permission exclusively or expressing wishes.
Okay.
Okay, this is kind of similar. You'll see this when you read articles, kind of similar to future possibility. Drivers may feel tired if they do not take a break every 2 hours. Adults may find it difficult to sleep. And here we typically use may, not might. So even though they're typically interchangeable, keep your eye out for this when you're reading. These are typically used, these are kind of like academic or scientific language to talk about typical reactions to things usually. These tablets may produce serious side effects. So just keep your eye on this. We aren't going to practice this today, but that's another place you will see mostly may, not might. Okay, this we looked at briefly. She is late. I think she may have missed her plane. And here we can replace with might. It might have already been broken before you bought it. It may have already been broken before you bought it. Those are fine.
And it always is have?
Yes, in this situation, because we are talking about the past. So it's similar to Spanish, like when we say quizás haya. Right. Right, there's not, we typically in both Spanish and English have to use the participle, the perfect, in order to speculate about the past. And this, we aren't going to practice this with the photos, but to express wishes, may you both live a long and happy life together in lockdown. That's another thing.
And you did so.
I did. In the several versions of lockdown. And that's the other thing. Your friends that didn't make it or had trouble, did they have kids?
Just one of them.
Okay. Yeah, because I could imagine having kids and having to be like a couple, that would be ridiculous. I mean, I feel so sorry for them, but
yeah, but my cousin sister, she had 3 kids, and she didn't have like troubles with her husband.
Oh, that's good.
The couple didn't have like too much trouble. The
Mhm.
trouble was with the,
With the
the
kids.
with the kids
Yeah.
because they were bored. They want to go
Mhm.
back. Well, one is
Yeah.
15, the other one is 13, and the other is
Mhm.
a beautiful girl of 6 years old.
No.
But the one teenagers,
Mhm.
oof,
Yeah, no, that's not.
yeah. So yeah, no, I don't want to know how it was for
How
them
that
because
was,
yeah,
yeah, for them.
yeah,
Yeah, that's incredible. I can't imagine.
yeah.
Oh, what that was like and is still like, unfortunately. So what are we
Yeah,
practicing?
but you all are survivors, and yeah, and there must be like some kind of um, premio. Se me fue
A prize
a prize. Yeah, there must be a prize for all the couples that
that survived.
that made it. Yeah. Mhm.
Yep. Yeah. It feels like that, but it really has been easy. So I can't even really expect a prize here. But okay, what are we practicing with the photos? So a couple different things you could say. We could be speculating about what's happening in the photo. We could say they might be doing this. Now, again, if we're choosing to say might and not maybe, we are pretty sure that they're doing this, maybe. And maybe would be more like just a random thought, right? Maybe we have no idea what's going on. So we start the sentence with maybe they are baking a pie. So we can kind of go two ways about this in the present tense. This we probably aren't going to use because this is more personal. Maybe I'll or maybe she'll. We could use this. Maybe someone is doing something in the photo. You could say maybe she will say yes to this person. You could use this, but it's not as easy. So focus on using might or maybe in the present tense. And we could also practice could. If it's a little bit less sure, we could say they could be doing this. And we can practice this as well. They might have done something or they may have done something. So this is another way to speculate about the photo, but speculating about what happened prior to the photo. So two ways to go about it. You can either just use might or maybe to talk about what you're seeing in the photo, or to speculate about what may have happened before the photo was taken. Okay. So nothing to do with the asking permission, those uses of may. Don't worry about those right now. So to start, they are separated by month and there are so many photos. I mean, you could spend an hour looking through all of them or more. So pick a month out of last year.
A month. The summer, July.
Okay, July. Okay, and then there's several photos. So pick a photo and then come up with 3 sentences. So I'll just keep scrolling. You tell me when to stop.
Yeah, for example, the one of the fire.
This one.
Yeah. Well, it might be a picture of a California fire. California.
Wildfire.
Yeah, exactly.
Wildfire, good.
Yeah, that guy. Well, I don't know exactly what he's doing,
So
but
he could be, here we
yeah,
could use he could be.
yeah, he could be. He could be. For example, this works here. He could be a fireman.
Yeah, firefighter. He could be a firefighter. Yep. And one more sentence.
Firefighter. Okay. Okay, the wildfire might be caused because no, might be caused after
Might have been caused.
might
That would be a
have
good. Might
be-
have been caused by.
by a cigarette.
Very good. Excellent.
Okay.
Okay, so this was actually in Russian.
All right.
Volunteers battled a forest fire in Siberia. The region is, oh, I remember reading about these, that it was so odd that they had fires. The region is usually known for its bone-chilling cold, but recent summer temperatures have reached as high as 100 degrees. Okay.
Oh man.
All right, next month, we'll do 6 months of the year, so 6 photos. So
Okay.
which month next?
December.
December. Okay, tornado, there's several photos, so feel free to tell me when to stop.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That photo, but nah.
No.
Yeah, nah. Oh, that's great.
Okay, this one?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, this, well, it looks like he's, I don't remember the name. Hit high? It's the name of Papalote?
Ah, the kite, a kite. Kite, kite.
Okay. Can you write it?
I'll write it.
Kite. Right.
Like my name, almost. A lot of people, a lot of people would like call me Papalote just because it sounds like.
Hey, your name sounds like a kite. Well, that's
basically.
he might be playing with a kite.
Very good.
And well, it's really pollute. There's a lot of pollution there. It's kind of strange that maybe they will take a walk, or maybe they will return to home. They will walk to return to home.
Maybe they will walk home after this. Good.
And this building could be a synagogue in the past.
Yeah, synagogue. Very good. Okay, so this is Kabul. Children flew homemade kites on a hillside graveyard. Oh, God. The first Taliban government had banned kite flying. Imagine, banned kite flying.
Well, I guess they don't want people to enjoy
anything,
little things of life. Yeah.
Yeah, the small pleasures, just none. Wow, I didn't know that. Okay.
Oh, well, I just read that they banned girls to.
Yeah, they banned something new.
Yeah, but really stupid, man.
I forget
I don't
what it
remember
was.
exactly, but was something like basic.
Like to read. No more reading.
Well,
like
something. Yeah, something. I remember. They banned mannequins.
Ah, right. Yeah, the mannequins.
Ahead.
Yeah, no more mannequins. Ridiculous.
So there's you can use a mannequin,
A mannequin.
mannequin, but only the body. not the head.
Yeah, yeah, it's very, very strange.
Those guys are like
Mhm.
well,
All
special.
right, next month.
October.
Whoa, this one's cool.
Oh, that's
This
Spain,
one?
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's amazing what a
That is
volcano.
an insane photo. Oh my God.
Yeah, look like the desert, like
Uh-huh.
Sahara.
Yeah.
Look at that man. Oh, that looks. That one.
Okay. I think I know where this is. I don't know. Okay. This is good old US of A. So a little bit of
Yeah.
background knowledge.
So they might be taking off soldier statue.
Taking away a soldier statue or a statue of a soldier. Uh-huh. Taking away. Good.
Okay, the soldier could be I don't know, because it's kind of weird because the rifle I forget,
The rifle.
the rifle looks like old. It doesn't
Mhm.
look like an AR-15, something like that. So yeah.
Well, once we start seeing AR-15s and statues in the United States, we know we will have hit rock bottom.
well, I don't think that you're like really far from that because
Nope.
I just remember that a judge let free this guy who shot
Oh, Rittenhouse.
shot
Yeah, ridiculous.
well, but he killed like two people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that whole case was completely flawed. But at the end of the day, the facts that were presented in the case
He was
were
like
insufficient. They were insufficient because he pled that he was acting in
a
self-defense
defense.
and effectively the people he shot had attacked him prior to him shooting them. So yeah, the whole case was
But it's there's a difference
Mhm.
between okay, yeah, they attacked this kid,
Mhm.
well, almost kid,
Yeah, yeah,
but they weren't.
armed.
Yeah, they weren't
Right,
armed. They
exactly.
weren't
The whole thing
carrying a
is that
weapon, and he was carrying
a
an
very, very
AR.
dangerous weapon. Yeah, I know. That's the whole thing. The case was like doomed to fail when they dropped the charge again. Like they had originally charged him with illegal um, possession of
Mhm.
the AR-15. And then once they dropped that, the whole thing just fell apart because it was kind of presumed that his possession of the arm was appropriate in the whole story. And that never should have been the case.
Well,
And there were so many
not
problems.
because he went
Yeah,
to these riots
yeah.
with a weapon. So, but well, it's not an AR-15 for sure. So uh, uh, the soldier might be a character from the Civil War.
Very good. Yep. Character, we would say instead of character, a figure.
A
A
figure.
figure from the
Right.
Civil War. Mhm.
And they, oh man, those guys are really like huge bellies, all of them. they maybe they will take the statue to a different park.
Good. Good, that works. All right, next month. What
And,
month?
and,
Mhm.
and the statue
Oh,
of
yeah. Franklin, Tennessee, a life-size bronze statue depicting, oh, this is interesting. This is not what you expected. Depicting a soldier from the US colored troops was like inaugurated in Franklin's main square, a historical counterpoint to a nearby statue of a Confederate soldier.
Oh, so they left the Confederate soldier, but
they added a new statue of a dark-skinned
right, yeah.
troop soldier.
Ah, so they are not taking away, they are
adding
they are
adding to the statues of soldiers. Interesting.
yeah, that's what, yeah. This is an example of why it's so important the context.
Mhm. This is why the context is so important. Exactly.
Because if I saw just the
Mhm.
just the photo, the picture, I really could, I really will be sure
Mhm.
that they are taking away this
This hated statue.
exactly.
Yep.
And no, that's why facts are so important.
Yep. All right. Next month, which one?
Okay, April.
I think there's a picture of Philadelphia in here.
Oh, that's India. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it was
Horrible. Oh, this is interesting.
yeah, that
This
yeah, yeah, right. Oh man, I'm just guess.
I'm just guessing. Mhm.
I'm just guessing. They might be Vietnamitas.
Vietnamese.
Viet- they,
Vietnamese.
they might be Vietnamese. Uh, they might be officials of the Vietnamese army.
Very good. Mhm.
And they it's really great, the photo. I don't know, I don't have idea what they are or what they are doing, but the photo is really great because this contraste.
The what? Contraste?
Sí, este
Contrast.
contraste
Mhm.
entre
With the red and the pink.
yeah, but not the between this like soldier, soldier, I don't know
Yeah,
if they are
right. Yeah. Soldier like
soldier
figure
like
or person with the
and
roses and the
the
heart.
heart. Yeah, it's really cool.
It's
But
cool.
okay, they okay, they could be part of some of a Valentine's parade.
Okay, very good.
I mean, I think there's no. I mean, that's like really crazy that, but and the flowers
Mhm.
might be Oh, I forgot the word for cultivar.
Mm, ¿Cómo en qué sentido?
Pues,
Fresh?
no, las rosas fueron cultivadas
Uh-huh.
por
The flowers might have been grown. Mhm.
grown.
Cultivated sounds weird. Grown.
Yeah. In in colorful fields.
Colorful fields. Or they might be fake.
or the night. Yeah, I think that fits better, but it's
Okay, the
not mine, so I
description
don't.
the description of this photo is gonna make you laugh out loud.
Oh, it's China. They are tourists dressed as Red Army soldiers.
On a sightseeing tour.
Yeah. Well, I was well. That's because I can't. I can see the difference between Chinese and Vietnamese
Mhm, mhm.
writing.
Facial,
Right, right, typing, because in the back there's
you mean like the
escritura,
what do they call it?
escritura.
The alphabet.
Yeah.
Yeah, the alphabet or the what do they call them?
But that's true. It's Mao. But
Yeah, I was gonna tell you to look at the person's face on the bag.
but
No,
it
the
does.
escritura is like this, I don't want to call it a symbol because it's like the script. Yeah, you could say the script.
Script.
Or alphabet. Yeah, there's not like a good way of saying that. Yeah, script or alphabet.
Yeah, and that's. I mean. Chinese people is the first. Is the most.
Are the most.
Are the most. Son los principales turistas de China, por supuesto, ¿no?
Are the most are the biggest tourists in China. Mhm.
And it's it's like crazy. I mean, they are almost 1.5 billion,
Uh-huh.
and it's like really crazy. They are everywhere in the monuments
Mhm.
and these historic places. They are like everywhere, like in big numbers.
Mhm.
And yeah, it sounds like logical.
Mhm.
This kind of tourism, yeah, dressed like soldiers because they have there is a they are like really proud of their history and of the revolution and all these and all the ideas around the revolution. Well, yeah, they are like kind of proud of this, so it's not surprising. I mean, I thought because the star in the hats, I thought that they were like more Vietnamese, but yeah, they are playing as the Red Army that took this country to the freedom.
Yes. Good. All right. Yeah, it's a wild photo. All right, next month.
It's a really cool photo.
What's the next month?
May.
Okay. Afghanistan.
Oof.
Lots of Afghanistan. Yes. Oh, look.
Oh, Mexico City. No, that one.
This one?
No, let's take another. That one.
Okay.
Yeah, that one, because I don't know anything.
Anything.
Yeah, this. Well, the men might be thinking that need new curtains.
The man might be thinking that he needs new curtains. Okay, very good, very good.
Well, well, he could he could he could he could save some money selling his couch.
Okay. Good, good.
And I don't know. This looks like a hurricane or something like that, right? I don't know, because it's not an earthquake. I don't think it will be an earthquake, but it the building might be affected by a storm.
Okay.
And what was hit overhead by a rocket? Oh man!
Imagine.
Yeah, that's right. He looks like I know, but this is in Israel, right? There
Yeah,
was,
this is actually an Israeli.
yeah, this was a rocket by the
Palestinians.
Palestinians, but he doesn't look really. He looked more Arab, right, than Jewish, I think.
Yeah, but I think he has a thingy on his head. Yeah,
No,
I mean,
yeah,
you can't really see it like from far away, but I think he is wearing a head covering. So,
but really small, right?
yeah, super small.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a fine photo.
Yeah, I
That's
know. It's amazing.
yeah, because it's the face is like what?
Yeah, that's just like a crazy
But
image.
if you can't see like Israel elements.
Israeli elements. Yeah. Yeah,
Elements
you couldn't tell.
like candles, or I don't know.
Yeah, or altars, things like that. Yeah. And the photo here is interesting. It's like a painting that was like blown off the wall,
right.
like, and all the black around it from the rocket. It's just, I mean, how do you even, oh God.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes I think it is insane to me that I've never lived through an explosion. It feels like the rest of the world has gone through or is currently being bombed. there's about to be a war in Europe.
Yeah, and that's interesting because people forget what
Yeah.
people forget what happened a century ago or less,
Yeah, not even.
50 years ago, and they forget the pain and
Oh my God, yeah.
and the loss
Loss
of
of life.
others and the economy, the,
Hmm.
the difficult situation or the
Hmm.
crisis, economic crisis
Hmm.
that usually come with a war, and
Hmm.
that's important because we are, well, the last decade we are like it seems like we wanna resolve our or the
Yeah, resolve our differences.
differences with with wars. And well, just look at that. I mean, you go to your job, and when you
Come home, this is, yeah.
and you come back to your home, uh, you find
Hmm.
like that.
Hmm.
So yeah, yeah, it's really difficult. And the the Gaza
Yeah.
conflict, the Gaza war,
Insane.
it's something like this. What was first,
Yeah.
the
Right.
the egg
The chicken or the egg.
or the chicken, right? So yeah, no, I
Yeah,
think
it's a horrible conflict, and it just gets worse. I mean, it's like Israel is insane. I mean, both sides have their errors and flaws, but the capacity and military power that Israel exerts over Palestine is just so, oh God, there's
and
no.
they have, and they also they don't only have enough money
Oh yeah.
for weapons. They
Mhm.
have enough money for propaganda
Oh my God, a
around the
lot,
world, and
a
it's
lot.
and I mean, I don't know uh, how many uh, studios or yeah in or films in Hollywood, but there's like a lot of money of people from this country in Hollywood, and that's like a really big machine of propaganda.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Uh who was I talking to the other day? Someone who had not known that Israel was such a BFF of the United States. And I was like, oh wow, welcome to the world of the world.
Yeah, well,
It was like, oh God, prepare yourself.
yeah, in different levels. For example,
Very, yeah, diverse
Trump
levels.
was like a really good friend
Mhm.
of the of the former minister of,
Netanyahu, right?
yeah, but yeah, that's
Oh God, yeah, yeah, and
well,
who knows what's up with the Balkans, with the um
well, in this moment, I look this situation, this
mhm.
conflict, like dogs barking.
Yeah.
The a Russian dog
Yeah.
barks, and the Washington dog barks louder.
Yep.
So Russia, this moment, I think, is just something like that.
I hope so.
I don't think Biden needs a war. right now.
Oh, God, no, he definitely doesn't, but he's already sent ammunition. And the interesting thing is, some news, well, they referred to this in like official press. They called the ammunition lethal aid. Did you see that? Ayuda letal.
Yeah, what
Like, for the first time, they had never referred to sending like arms and ammunition as referring to it as lethal aid, and a lot of newspapers are now calling it lethal aid. I mean, that's that's
Yeah,
a terrifying.
yeah, because that's Ukraine needs that kind of aid, right?
No one in the world needs lethal aid. I mean, this is just like,
Yeah.
what are we doing here?
There was New York Times. New York Times published today an article about this
Mhm.
this
Conflict.
movement,
Mhm. Mhm.
this tragedy,
Yeah.
because the article was talk around or on how Ukrainian government
Mhm.
sent I don't know how many soldiers to Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Because Chernobyl is next to, I don't remember, Kazakhstan, something, some country like that.
Mhm.
I don't remember exactly. They share border, and there was according to Ukrainian government, there was a chance that Russia
Mhm.
uh, invade
Invade. There was a chance that Russia would invade.
invade
Invade. Mhm.
through this region, because it's a region that it's the because of the accident, of the atomic
Mhm.
accident. It's a region without people,
Yeah. Right.
without, there's nothing there,
No population. Mhm.
but yeah, but trees,
Mhm.
just bosques,
Yeah. Forests.
forest, right? So it was really interesting. They are playing to the soldiers right now.
Mhm.
I think I don't. It will be expensive for
Yeah.
Putin
Mhm.
to invade uh,
Mhm.
Ukraine. It will be
Ukraine.
Ukraine. It will be expensive. I don't think he likes to. He's the kind of leader that likes to,
Show off.
yeah, exactly, to play the big man,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
The hard one.
Yep.
But we'll see.
We will see. We
Yeah.
can make a big difference. Okay, last month, which one is it?
September.
Okay. Ooh,
Oof,
that's cool.
that's great.
Fisherman fed a whale. Oh, that's a whale shark. Oh, now I see. It's two, not one. I thought it was one.
Yeah, I thought it was one too.
Yeah. All right. There's a theater,
New York.
Austin.
Okay,
Ooh,
that one.
this one.
No,
No.
no, because I just saw what happened there.
Oh God, yeah. This is Denzel Washington.
Denzel Washington. This girl who,
Yeah.
yeah, she won the U.S. Open, right?
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
that one.
This one.
Yeah, I don't know nothing.
I don't know anything.
I don't know anything.
Mhm.
So Well, they might be attending party
Party? Mhm.
in in Paris. Oh well,
Yeah.
I mean, I think like the focus
The focus.
is a mask, right?
Ah, good eye, good eye.
It's a mask.
Very good eye.
So they are so so well. They could be celebrities,
Mhm, mhm.
and maybe they will dance at the
Mhm.
party.
Very good.
And what is?
Manhattan.
Oh, the daughter
Met,
of
the Met
Kamala.
Gala. Met Gala. That crazy party.
Ah, the gala. Yeah, it's where this the dresses are like,
Ridiculous. Mhm.
yeah, ridiculous, but like designed by, I know.
Yeah, the best designers.
Yeah.
Good. Awesome. Great job. Any questions?
No, no, it was
Cool.
it was
Awesome. Well, no homework.
okay.
And yeah, next week is a normal week, right? No
Yeah,
holidays. Oh yeah, it's still January next Monday. Okay,
yeah, the last day of
cool.
January.
Well, stay safe out there. Hopefully another week without COVID.
Yeah, I hope.
And great job. All right, see you next Monday.
Thank you, Kate. See you.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.